Good morning, guys. How are you this morning? All right. The story I'm going to tell you today was my sister's very favorite story when she was a kid. You guys can look at the pictures on the screen. It's called The Little Red Hen. Okay. Once there was a little red hen who lived in a barnyard with her 3 chicks and a duck, a pig, and a cat. One day the little red hen found some grains of wheat. Look, look, she clucked. Who will help me plant this wheat? Not I, quacked the duck, and he waddled away. Not I, oinked the pig, and he trotted away. Not I, mewed the cat, and he padded away. Then I will plant it myself, said the little red hen, and she did. When the wheat was tall and golden, the little red hen knew it was ready to be cut. Who will help me cut the wheat? She asked. Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cat. Then I will cut the wheat myself, said the little red hen, and she did. Now, said the little red hen, it is time to take the wheat to the miller so he can grind it into flour. Who will help me? Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cat. Then I will have to take the wheat to the miller myself, said the little red hen, and she did. The miller ground the wheat into fine white flour and put it into a sack for the little red hen. When she returned to the barnyard, the little red hen asked, Who will help me make this flour into dough? Not I, said the duck, the pig, and the cat all at once. Then I will make the dough myself, said the little red hen, and she did. When the dough was ready to go into the oven, the little red hen asked, Who will help me bake the bread? Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cat. Then I will bake it myself, said the little red hen, and she did. Soon the bread was ready. As she took it from the oven, the little red hen asked, Well, who will help me eat this warm, fresh bread? I will, said the duck. I will, said the pig. I will, said the cat. No, you won't, said the little red hen. You wouldn't help me plant the seed, cut the wheat, go to the miller, make the dough, or bake the bread. Now my 3 chicks and I will eat this bread ourselves. And that's just what they did. You notice the pig and the cat and the duck looking in the window, and they're not too happy about that. Now, the Bible has something to say about this. The Bible says, part of 2 Thessalonians 3:10 says, If any would not work, neither should he eat. So, lots of people today are like that duck and the pig and the cat. They say things like, I want free college, or my job should pay me more money, and things like that. They want something for nothing. And that means they want nice things, but they want other people to do all the work for it. And the only things that we are entitled to are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We are entitled to those things. But if we want nice things in our homes or our community or our church, we need to either earn those things or we need to help contribute to get them. Now, none of us are good at everything, but did you know that each one of us is good at something? We all have things that we can do well. You might think, well, I'm just a kid, what can I do? But there's lots of things you can do. Do you like to eat yummy meals at your house and have good food to eat? Okay, well, even if you can't cook and your mommy has to do the cooking, maybe you could help set the table or pick up the dishes. And those are things you can do to contribute to having a nice meal. When you ride around town, do you like to see a town that looks pretty? That's right. Well, you're a kid, so you can't run a city government, but one thing you could do to help our town is if you see trash, you could pick that up. And that helps to keep our town look pretty. And that's one thing you can do to contribute to a nice looking town. When you come to church, do you like to have good Sabbath school programs and a nice church service? Yep, that's important. Now, you might not have thought about this, but you guys up here on the front row are already helping to make a nice church service because you say your memory verse every week. and that helps contribute something nice to the church service. Now, a lot of times, Mr. Paul will get the teenagers from his class to come up and help with the offering. They talk about the offering and they might say a prayer for it, and that's how they help. That's their contribution. And then all the grown-ups who do programs or teach classes, and those who plan things or preach sermons and all the other things people do, they are doing their part to make the church nice. What if everybody came to church and they all just sat down in their seats and they looked around and they said, I want you to do everything. I want you to do everything, but I just want to sit here. What if everybody did that? Do you think the church service would run? No, nothing would run. Nothing would get done at all. We all need to use our talents for God and always be willing to help out and do our best with things. I'm going to show you guys 2 more verses here. Ecclesiastes 9:10 says, Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. That means whatever you do, do your best with whatever you can help with. And then there's one more here. Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And that means, you know the song, This Little Light of Mine? We need to be a light for Jesus. And all the things that we do to help and the things that we do around town or our house or our church, we need to have all those things point other people to Jesus. So let's not be like the duck and the pig and the cat and say, not I. Let's always be willing to help out when something is needed, okay? All right, you can go back to your seats. Thank you.